Well, I've been wanting to do a review of this Amana Frost refrigerator for quite some time now, and now I'm gonna do the review. We've had this refrigerator, I think, since like 1990 or 1991. The thing still works great. The only thing I think my father had to replace on it was the compressor, or maybe the water line, or the refrigerant line or something in the back. Now I can't pull it away to show the actual I'm sure there's some stickers on the back stating the serial number and whatnot, possibly. Here, I'll look on the side here. No, there's nothing on the side, but all I know is this is a well-made refrigerator. They don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized refrigerator if you have two people living, you know, in your household, or but if you have 4 people, this thing can get pretty crammed. So I guess what I'll first show. Yes, you get to see in part what's in my. This will be hard to show. Here's the actual inside sticker here on the door, and it actually told me what kind of fridge it was. I'm gonna show it here. It's energy saving. I wish I knew which model it is. I'm not really sure which actual model it is. I have to do some measuring to do that, but I'm kind of lazy, so you can kind of read and pause the video if you actually want to read all this stuff. This gives me the part number. I'll probably look that up and put if I can figure out the year that this was manufactured, I'll put that in the description. Yes, it's gonna be a little dirty in here too. Haven't cleaned this thing out in a while, but all the food's good. Keeps everything nice and frozen in the freezer. Here's the ice maker and ice box. Makes pretty decent sized ice cubes, as you can see. It's got the bulb here. I don't believe this is it. No, it's definitely not original. It's been around for that long. But pretty decent size. Yeah, works great. I mean, never had any major problems with this thing. Let's show the food section. It's pretty close to summertime around this time of year, so yes, we have some watermelon. The whole theme of this thing is like brown, white, and silver. So here we have the meat storage. The only thing that's wrong with this here is the control here. It won't move back and forth anymore very easily. But when this thing's all nice and clean up on the inside, it looks really good. Right now it's sort of a mess. You have your compartments they each have their own individual humidity controls, which don't work either. That's fine. I'm sure there's a way to get it to move. It's probably just locked down right now. But then it also came with, and this was gone from our family for a little while, is the egg holder. You can take them out of your carton like this and put it in an egg holder. But pretty decent size down here. I've got some spaghetti here that's not closed properly. But yeah, it stays relatively clean throughout the year. I need to wipe this thing down pretty soon. Very good, decent storage. Actually, I could probably figure out when this thing's manufactured right here, because there's actually a sticker here, and I'll show it in a minute. But there's good storage for drinks, and you can fit, you know, watermelons and pots of food, cans of food, whatever. So where you can put obviously your meat storage. This is full of meat, obviously. And you can put your cheeses in there if you want. Here's for all the condiments and butter, you know, chocolate syrup, mustard, ranch, the famous Chinese hot sauce, and this is actually the same bottle that was in my other video. Very sturdy, very reliable. and good tough plastic. You can take all this off and wash it in the washing machine or by hand. That's how we've done it, just washed it by hand. Here's the actual model number, TL1220QW, if I can see that correctly, through the lens, or through the LCD screen here. There's the serial number. This is a closer look. There's actually some writing on here that's come off 19 and 21. So I guess that's the cubic feet, maybe? I don't know. But when I look this information up, I will be able to figure out the year this is made. So that'll be good. Hopefully I can find that information. Sometimes it's not easy to find that kind of information, but here's the... Get these drinks out of the way. Here is the temperature control for the refrigerator on the left, which is partly covered up by the watermelon. And the freezer, you can reduce exterior cabinet moisture with the energy saving button tab. Pull that over. Right now it's in saves energy mode. Get a closer look. But yeah, there's not much more I can say about this refrigerator, really. I mean, it's looked great. It's held its... Nothing's falling apart. It is yellowing. Plastic has yellowed with time, but everything still works. And it's really sad they don't make refrigerators like this anymore. It's just simply, they just don't do it anymore. Showcase some of our magnets here. Recent Scarborough Fair. Scarborough Fair 2003, but I like this better, this 2013, which we just got, and you'll see that in my other videos. So get a big close-up of it. There's Las Vegas, and I actually have a globe for that. Cancun, I think this is quite old, somewhat of an old magnet from the early 2000s. Old North Church from Boston. This is definitely from, looks like it's from probably, if I can keep the camera still. Got shaky hands today. This is probably from the 80s, and then this is from 2001. The Destin card is recent, like y'all care. Some stuff. Hawaii magnet, Forbidden Planet magnet, and Flash Gordon. Both of these came from, I believe, Comic-Con from a couple years ago, or a year ago. And I will be showing all my stuff that I got from those conventions on my other channel, which is on the Pearl Jammer 07 channel. Just random coupons and grocery list. So I wish I could. You can see the water line back here, or the refrigerant line, or whatever. That did have to be replaced because those can easily snap if you're having to move your refrigerator a lot for whatever reason. Yeah, that's not a good thing. So, probably gonna have to conclude this. Stop this video here. Get a better shot. Yep, it's a very good refrigerator. I imagine it was inexpensive when my parents first bought it 22, 23 years ago. So here's the logo there. I don't know if it'll focus. There it goes. But this is the only part that's somewhat yellowed with time, just a little bit. It's a little bit dirty. So yep, there you have it. There's the refrigerator. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and if you like what I have to offer on this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Oh, and there's plenty of room on top of the refrigerator for storage if you want to put food up here, or glass stuff like I have. Spaghetti and a couple wine bottles or whatever. But yeah, so that concludes this video. Running out of time here. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.